So the two states which here it's written that the two things possesses that quality to the same degree, or that one of the two things has a lower degree of that quality. So either of these states of comparison is called as a simile. So here we had seen that what is a positive simile and how we are going to say or write the negative simile. The form of an adjective used to express a simile is its positive form, as good, tall, pretty, fair, etc. Now, the second one, comparative degree. There is another way to express a negative simile. In it, we do not express the difference in the degrees of a quality in two things in a negative way, but we do it in a positive way. We say that one of the things has a quality in a higher degree than the other. Like, the painting is finer than that. Okay, if two paintings are there, we are not saying this painting is not so fine as that. It will be a negative simile. In that negative simile only, without using the negative statement, we can use the positive statement and we can say the sentence in a positive way, which will become under comparative degree. So here the example is given, this painting is finer than that. Okay, this shirt is costlier than that. So if two paintings are there, one is finer, and if two shirts are there, one is costlier. In this type of comparison, we use a modified form of an adjective. This form is called generally made by adding r or er to the positive form. This modified form is called the comparative form, as better, taller, prettier, fairer, etc. The comparative form of an adjective is generally followed by than. Okay, so after the word adjective, whichever word is there, after that we are using than. So here they are saying the same thing. The comparative form of an adjective is generally followed by than, means after the adjective we are using than. Then only we can say that in that sentence we are using comparative degree. Okay, now superlative degree. The next chapter, 13th one, adjectives comparison. So like we are already done with what is adjective. Now when we are comparing something and using the adjective to compare them, then we are going to read about, or we should understand that what is comparison when it's come to adjectives. Now in that we are going to read about positive degree. If two things possesses the same quality, like we can say in a class there will be two people who are studying well. So how we are going to tell who is the best? How we are going to compare? Then when we are comparing them, it will be showing the two results. Now what are that results? That the two things possesses that quality to the same degree. Okay, so we can say that Sita is studying well as Geeta. Then that one of the two things has a lower degree of that quality. So we can say Sita is not studying well as Geeta. So here we can see the given example, that the shirt is as costly as that. So if two shirts are there, we can say both are costly. So how we are going to use the comparison and then say the sentence? So the sentence will be, this shirt is as costly as that. So it will be a positive simile. And if we can say in a negative way also, this painting is not so fine as that. So it's a negative simile. Good morning students, we are going to start today the new chapter of grammar, the 12th chapter, adjectives. An adjective is a word that adds to the meaning of a noun or a pronoun that generally follows it. Okay, so adjective is a word which is going to add more meaning to a noun or pronoun. Sometimes the noun qualified by the adjective may come before the adjective. Both these uses of adjective are clear from the sentence given below. Means here it's saying that sometimes the word adjective, which is adding some meaning to the particular noun or pronoun, it will be used before that noun or pronoun. So that type of adjectives are called as attributive use. Okay, here we can see she is wearing red ribbon. So we are talking about ribbon which is red. So red is adjective. An honest person is respected everywhere. So here we are talking about the person who is honest. So the word honest is adjective, and both these adjectives are used before the nouns. Okay, so this type of adjective is called its attributive use. Then the next one, the sky is blue. We are talking about sky, a noun, and it's a blue. So the color blue is nothing but adjective, and it's used after the noun. Your writing is very loose. Here we are talking about the handwriting which is very loose, means not so good. So here the word adjective loose is used after the noun. So this use of an adjective is called its predicative use. Now kinds of adjective. The following are the main kinds of adjective. Here we are going to read about two kinds of adjective. Adjectives of quality, and the second one is proper adjective. Now what is adjectives of quality? These adjectives state the qualities of their noun. These qualities include color, shape, other body features, and qualities of head and heart. So when we are talking about adjectives of quality, here the word adjectives are going to define the quality which includes someone's color, shape, or other body features. We can see the examples. Africans have a dark complexion. Here the word dark which is a adjective, it's defining the complexion of Africans. The earth is round in shape. Here the word round which is a adjective, it's defining the earth's shape. Okay, likewise we have more examples. Now the second one, proper adjectives. These adjectives are formed from the proper nouns. Okay, like examples, Indian people love peace. So here the word Indian is nothing but proper adjective. Japanese soldiers are very patriotic. So the word Japanese is a proper adjective. Now formation of adjectives. Adjectives are formed from nouns. Okay, so the word adjectives can be formed from nouns, verbs, and from other adjectives as under. So here examples are given. I am going to explain you. Now when we are talking about the adjectives, it can be formed from nouns, verbs, and from other adjectives. From nouns, how? From the nouns we are going to make the adjectives by adding the syllable. Syllable means the last words. Okay, so by adding the syllable ish, ful, full, some, less, less, ly, li, and etc. to the nouns, we can make the adjective. See here given boy. Boy is a noun, and we are adding ish, so it will be boyish, and the word is adjectives. Like that only wood, we are adding en, and it is going to make the adjective. Okay, so we have many examples. You have to read all the examples carefully. Now from the verbs, how we can make the adjective? By adding the syllables like less, ative, able, etc. we can make, from the verb we can make the adjective. Like talk, we are going to add ative, it will be talkative. Move, we are adding able, it will be movable. Likewise we have examples. Please read it by your own. From the adjectives, now from the adjectives, how we are going to make other adjectives? By adding syllables like al, ish, ive, ly, etc. we can make adjective from the other adjective. Like black, we are adding ish, so it will be blackish. Classic, we are adding al, it will be classical. Magic, we are adding al, it will be magical. We have some more examples. Please read by your own. And I'm going to send you the pic of worksheet. You have to do it in your textbook. Thank you. The fifth one. Adjectives of more than 2 syllables form their comparative degree by putting the adverb more or less before the positive degree and the superlative degree by putting the adverb most or least before the positive degree. So see here, beautiful. We are going to add more and it will be more beautiful for the comparative degree. We are going to add most and afterwards the same word, most beautiful. It will be the superlative degree. Dangerous, more dangerous and most dangerous. Harmful, more harmful, most harmful, and we have more examples. Now there are something called irregular adjectives. The adjectives that do not follow regular rules in forming their comparative and superlative degrees are called as irregular adjectives. They form their comparative and superlative degrees by using different words. Okay, so the adjectives to make their comparative and superlative, if they are not following the regular rules, they will be called as irregular adjectives, and their comparative and superlative degrees words will be very different from the positive one. See, bad, worse, worst, for, former, foremost, good, better, best, hinder, hindmost. So these will be called as irregular adjectives. I am going to send you the pic of the exercise. Please understand all this by seeing the video and after that complete your work in your textbook.